Hi everybody, welcome back. Do you have your tea or coffee ready? Well then, have a seat and let's talk. Firstly, and before we talk about whatever we are going to talk about today, I want to try and have a rational discussion about an irrational topic, and that is indeed conspiracy theories. When it comes to politics and things like world domination, the WEF, the Illuminati, and aliens, I say bring it on. I'm all ears, and I have a few theories of my own which may indeed surprise you. But what I am not interested in and will not get into an argument about are conspiracy theories about individuals loosely or remotely connected to the royal family. It is my opinion that not everyone in the royal family is bad or self-centered or selfish or in it for the money or fame or whatever you can think of. I think some people are purely in the royal family because they were born into it or married into it. I think most of the royal family, with the exception of a few, are just like us. They cry, they laugh, they eat, they sleep, they work, they watch television, play sport, read books or newspapers or magazines, and are indeed appalled about what is written about their family, distant or close. They make mistakes just like us and have to fix those mistakes or move on from them. I'm not in the market to listen to arguments or unverified and unsubstantiated stories about people just purely because they are related or connected somehow to the royal family. It saddens me to see what the royal family and the monarchy has indeed turned into. The monarchy is supposed to be the protector of the people, to protect the people from and be the buffer between the people and the government. But once the monarchy becomes a divisive force, causing people to hate and spread hate about each other, then maybe us staunch monarchists should start to rethink our position on the monarchy and the royals. If the monarchy is the cause of hatred and jealousy and all other kinds of evil, then maybe we will be better off without them. The list of people who have been hurt, damaged, or are even dead because of their association with the royal family are growing far, far, far too long, and I personally don't like it. When it comes to Harry and Meghan, we have chosen a side, and we chose the royal family over Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan in particular, has given us so much to gripe about, so much to criticize, and have displayed conduct which have angered us, saddened us, and irritated us. They have lied so much and so openly that we can basically not believe a word that comes out of their mouths. We did not ask for this treatment or conduct from them. They have dished it out all by themselves. But where I draw the line is at abusing someone, spreading lies and falsehoods just because, number one, they are related to the royal family, number two, they are connected to the royal family, number three, they were once friends with Harry and Meghan, or number four, they worked with or worked for Meghan and Harry. I think the only exception I am prepared to make in any of these categories is Omid Scobie. Again, he put himself front and center of the Harry and Meghan saga. He wrote 2 books on them. He slagged off the royal family. We did not even know who Omid Scobie was until he jumped on the Harry and Meghan bandwagon. So let me name a few examples. The Express, Monday the 20th of May. Harry's best friend in new betrayal as he joins up with Meghan's enemy. Say what? The article reads, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's friend, Hugh van Cutsum, had been spotted on a deer-stalking expedition with Meghan's harshest critic. Well, number one, Hugh van Cutsum is not Meghan's friend, never was, and obviously now never will be. Hugh van Cutsum had been friends with William and Harry because their father had been friends with his parents forever and ever. Unless Hugh ran into Meghan on a yachting expedition, I sincerely doubt he even knew about her existence until Harry dragged her along. Hugh van Cutsum is 49 years old, so he was not even at school anymore when Harry was there. William, however, was senior usher at Hugh's wedding in 2005 and is godfather to his daughter Grace. So to say he was even friends with Harry is inaccurate and wrong. Friendly, yes, but friends? No, that is a stretch. Anyway, the stupid headline comes from the fact that Hugh was featured hunting deer with Jeremy Clarkson on the 7th episode of Clarkson's Amazon Prime series called Clarkson's Farm. Although the van Cutsums attended Harry and Meghan's wedding, it was as close friends of Charles and Camilla and William as friends of the family, not friends of Harry and Meghan. As a matter of fact, in 2020, when Harry and Meghan announced that they were stepping down from their royal duties, Hugh van Cutsum's wife, Rose, poked fun at them in a social media post by saying, "I am standing back as a senior member of my tax return because I'd rather drink coffee, see my friends, love my family, and do yoga." So no, absolutely no to the media who are dreaming up these controversial headlines. It is not right, it is not fair, and it turns the media into shit stirrers and bullies. Besides, what Jeremy Clarkson wrote in his article was a joke. Even though I can't stand Meghan Markle, I still did not take it seriously and thought it was funny and suits Meghan's attention-seeking behavior and how she managed to make us so angry and irritable that I honestly thought the description of Jeremy Clarkson's would fit her to a T. But you know, people have forgotten how to laugh, even at themselves. Anyway, Hugh's mother, Emily, allegedly also contacted Harry after their Oprah interview and gave him an earful. So no, the van Cutsums are not friends of Meghan's, never was. So Hugh Jr. can work with whomever he wants, whenever he wants to. He need not ask permission from Harry and Meghan or decline on their behalf. Now, on a personal note, I have this tiresome, ongoing battle regarding the York girls who happen to be cousins with Harry and William because their father is Harry and William's father's brother. Despite their parents' divorce, they were raised well and properly educated. They may have titles, but they are not receiving money from the Privy Purse, nor are they receiving any government-funded security. When Eugenie was a teenager, I think around about 13, and their royal security removed, there was a brief period of arguing back and forth. But at the end of the day, it was agreed that the Queen will pay for their father's security and he will pay for theirs. Today, now that they are adults, they pay their own way, and that includes the time Eugenie and Jack spend in Portugal. Being closer in age and both slightly more rebellious and outspoken than their quieter older siblings, Harry and Eugenie had always been closer and friends. Long, long, long before Meghan Markle was even a thought in anyone's mind. Yes, indeed, Eugenie met Meghan before Meghan met Harry. But so what? I'm sure Meghan treated her well and was perfectly fun and charming to the point where she may have even love-bombed poor unsuspecting Eugenie. After the wedding, they remained friendly, even though Meghan tried her best to get rid of Eugenie, just like she did with the rest of Harry's friends. But Eugenie, naive because she lived such a protective life, likely did not even notice, even when Madame Chickenlegs announced her pregnancy at Eugenie's wedding. In a way, one can think of Harry and Eugenie as a brother and sister. How many of us have a brother who is married to someone we don't particularly like? I'm sure many of us. I did not like my brother's ex-wife at all, but I kept my mouth shut when we were visiting my parents at the same time. But like Eugenie, if I happened to be in the same town and we lived 1,700 kilometers from each other, I would pop in and say hello to my brother regardless. But that is just what people do. But because Eugenie visited Harry and Meghan in the United States when Jack was there for work, she was branded a traitor and a mole. Now, a mole is like a spy. So pray tell what Eugenie could spy on for Harry. She has her own job, her own little family. She comes into contact with, say, Charles and Camilla once in a blue moon at a royal event. Even her father does not even have an office at Buckingham Palace anymore. So she has no reason to go there. So pray tell, what was she supposed to spy on? But even that friendship has soured now. I promise, I don't know what the issue was. But suffice it to say, Eugenie barely looked at Harry during the coronation, and other than a faint smile and greeting, she left it up to Jack to talk to him. So why, oh why, am I being taken to task because I refuse to speak ill of Beatrice and Eugenie? Oh, yes, remember, August was used to play Archie or Lily. Really? Now, how does anyone know that Eugenie gave Meghan permission to Photoshop or use a photograph of August? Because I can tell you of one specific incident where Meghan used a standard photograph and photoshopped it and pretended it was Archie. Did she ask permission? Did she pay for that photograph? I sincerely doubt it, but I can prove it to you. Now, we don't even know whether it's true that Meghan used the photograph of August. Maybe she did. But we have seen so many Archies and so many Lilies that we can't even say for sure. But, if she did, maybe that is what caused the fallout. I mean, to have a blood bond and friendship broken like that must have taken something fairly serious. And although I don't know what it is, I do know that Eugenie said to someone once, people must be crazy if they think I would double-cross and betray my grandmother like that. That is all I know, but that is enough for me because that shows love and loyalty. And anyone who is capable of love and loyalty is good to go in my books. No one, but no one, is without faults and flaws. We all make mistakes, and as long as we learn from them, we are also good to go. Okay, guys, and that makes me ready to go. So take care of yourselves until we meet again on the next one. Bye.